Avatar, Fire and Ash trailer breakdown, fire, loss, and a new Pandora war. James Cameron is back, and this time, Pandora is burning. The first official trailer for Avatar, Fire and Ash has finally arrived, earlier than expected, thanks to a leak that forced 20th Century Studios push it online following its exclusive theatrical debut. And from the very first frame, it's clear, this is not the same Pandora we visited in The Way of Water. This is a darker, more volatile world, where the fire threatens to consume everything and everyone we hold dear. Let's break down everything the trailer reveals, what it teases for the future of the franchise, and why Avatar, Fire and Ash might be the most emotional and intense entry in the series yet.
Your goddess has no dominion here.
The Ash people, a new tribe emerges. The biggest reveal? A new Na-6 clan known as the Ash People, led by a fearsome warrior named Varang, played by Oona Chaplin. Unlike the Omatikaya, Metkayina, or other Pandora tribes introduced so far, the Ash People have rejected Iwa, the spiritual force that binds all life on Pandora. The trailer reveals their homeland, a volcanic region bathed in smoke, lava, and fire. Gone is the lush green wilderness or the crystal clear oceans. We now see forests engulfed in flames and blackened skies. This tribe represents a major shift in the Avatar narrative. For the first time, Naviare being positioned as antagonists to their own kind. Varang, in particular, seems like a commanding, almost mythical figure. Her ability to manipulate fire sets her apart from anything we've seen in the series so far. Toward the end of the trailer, she snarls, "Your goddess has no dominion here." That single line might define her entire philosophy, one rooted in rejection, domination, and rebellion.
You cannot live like this, baby. In hate.
Jake Sully and the Sully family under siege. Jake Sully, Sam Worthington, returns, along with neytiri, Zoe Saldana, and their children. But there's a noticeable shift. Gone is the optimism from the end of The Way of Water. Now, Jake is grizzled, hardened, and seemingly out of options. The trailer confirms that he'll be arrested by the RDA at some point, possibly to be tried or executed. We even see a shot of cheering humans taking photos of his capture, indicating that his role as a fugitive has come to an end. This signals that the Sully family is about to face their most brutal trial yet. Not just from the RDA and Colonel Quaritch, but also from within Pandora itself. It's also been confirmed that Loak will take over as the story's narrator. That change in perspective hints that Loak may step into a leadership role in the coming conflict, especially after the death of his brother Nedium in the last film. Expect his bond with Payakan, the outcast Tulkun, to grow even deeper. Varang and Quaritch, a deadly alliance. One of the trailer's most surprising revelations is the alliance between Varang and the resurrected Colonel Quaritch, Stephen Lang, who continues to operate as a human Na-6 recombinant. Their scenes together are brief but powerful, and it's clear that both share a desire to reshape Pandora by force. It's not just that they want to defeat Jake Sully and the Resistance, they want to burn the planet down and rebuild it on their terms. For Quaritch, that may mean complete human occupation. For Varang, it seems to be a spiritual reckoning, a cleansing of what she views as weakness and devotion to Iwa.
And we will find another way.
Emotional stakes and a family death. James Cameron has hinted that Avatar, Fire and Ash will carry the highest emotional stakes yet. And the trailer reflects that tone. Along with intense battles and sweeping shots of new regions of Pandora, we see glimpses of deep grief, especially in neytiri's tearful scream and shots of the Sully children standing over what appears to be a funeral pyre. There's strong speculation that another major death is coming to the Sully family, possibly neytiri herself. While nothing is confirmed, the trailer plays heavily with the idea of loss. Cameron himself said, "If you think of fire as hatred and ash as the aftermath, then the story is really about grief and what comes next."
If there is something you can do, then you must.
Norm, Spider, and the expanded cast. A welcome return comes in the form of Norm Spellman, Joel David Moore, who was more of a background character in the previous films. This time, He's reportedly taking a central role and embarking on a new mission. Meanwhile, Spider, Jack Champion, continues to be a wild card. Born human but raised among the Nausicaa, Spider's loyalties have always been murky, and Fire and Ash promises to plunge him deeper into inner conflict. Leaked images suggest that he may once again be caught between both sides. Sigourney Weaver returns as Kiri, who continues to grow into her mysterious connection with Iwa. And Kate Winslet is back as Ronal, one of the Metkayina leaders. Their presence will be crucial as the Metkayina form an uneasy alliance with Jake's clan to stand against the Ash people. The Tlallam clan and Palak. One of the more mysterious additions is the introduction of Palak, played by David Thewlis. He leads a new Nausicaa tribe known as the Tlallam clan or the Wind Traders. While the trailer doesn't show much of them, their name and early design suggest an air-based lifestyle, possibly cliff dwellers or skyriders. It's unclear where they stand in the brewing war, but given Thewlis's casting and the narrative's expanding scale, the Tlallam clan may play a pivotal role in balancing the elemental conflict between water, Metkayina, fire, Ash people, and air. Return of familiar faces and creatures. Several key players from the Way of Water return, including Tolkien outcast Payakan and the ruthless Tolkien hunter, Mick Scoresby. Their ongoing story will delve deeper into Tolkien culture and the spiritual significance of these ocean giants. Also making a return is Parker Selfridge, Giovanni Ribisi, the corporate figurehead of the RDA. He was briefly seen in a recording in The Way of Water, but now he's back in the flesh and reportedly more involved in the RDA's operations than ever. His relationship with Quaritch is expected to evolve in dangerous ways. Epic battles and visual spectacle. The trailer shows glimpses of large-scale warfare, both in the sky and on water. Cameron promises airborne and waterborne battles that push the limits of what we've seen on screen before. One shot shows massive RDA aircraft clashing with Ikran riders above the clouds. Another features naval battles involving submersible craft, whale-like Tulkun, and fiery explosions across a volcanic bay. Pandora's geography continues to expand, introducing viewers to smoke-choked craters, molten landscapes, and sky islands teeming with new life forms. The Menkwan clan, the volcanic Nausicaa faction Varang leads, is visually striking. Their ash-covered skin, armor made of obsidian, and weapons forged in fire present a stunning contrast to the naturalistic aesthetics of the Metkayina and Omatikaya. No generative AI and a 3-hour runtime. In a bold move, the film includes a title card confirming no generative AI was used, not in the writing, design, or performances. Cameron is doubling down on authenticity and artistic integrity, signaling that every frame is the result of human creativity and meticulous craftsmanship. Avatar, Fire and Ash is also set to be the longest film in the franchise, clocking in at over 3 hours. That runtime gives it plenty of space to tell a sprawling, emotional story, and Cameron has always made sure every minute counts. A second Pandora and war begins. All signs point toward an escalating war on Pandora. The first film was about colonization, the second about survival. But this one, it's about resistance, rebellion, and revenge. The Naviare fractured, the humans are stronger, and the planet itself seems caught in a cycle of fire and grief. Varang isn't just a villain, she's a symbol of what happens when faith is abandoned, when the pain of loss is answered with hatred. As the trailer hints, the aftermath of fire is ash, and ash gives rise to new destruction. Avatar 3, What Lies Ahead. With Avatar 4 already planned for 2029, Fire and Ash is clearly setting up deeper mythologies and longer arcs. Medusae, mysterious sea creatures teased by Cameron, are set to appear. There may be even greater threats looming in Pandora's future. But for now, Avatar, Fire and Ash is shaping up to be the franchise's emotional and thematic centerpiece. A story of grief, vengeance, love, and survival, set against the breathtaking backdrop of a planet that's no longer just beautiful, but burning. Avatar, Fire and Ash hits theaters December 19, 2025.